Welcome, everybody. I'm gonna try something else. Hey, how's it going? Zach here. Did I actually, wait, yeah. Hey everybody, how's it going? Zach, man, coming at you. Oh, that's what we got here. What are my options? You can have, I didn't know you could have difficulty in this. Let's try it in the middle. I don't know how this is gonna be. Yeah, I guess we'll see. This is a game called Cruisin' USA. USA. Can we call it something else? Let's call it Game Z. It's Game Z now. Not Gamzy from, you know, Homestuck. Right, I don't know why the volume is so low on this one, but it is. So this is a game called Cruisin' USA, and guess what you do? You cruise the USA. Why am I playing this? Because I fucking love N64, is why. And I tell you what, we're gonna use the Ferrari, the Italia, whatever it is. And this is a game, another one I haven't played for a long time. Oops, I don't know how to go. Oh, there we go, it's Z. This is just a ridiculous game. Like, it's supposed to be an arcade game. Well, it's not that ridiculous, I guess, but it's an arcade game that was around in the 90s, and they ported it to the N64. It's definitely arcade in the way that it plays. So it's really cool, but it's also, it's really, really quick, or it's short, I think. It's not super short, but I mean, as far as racing games go, it's really not very long. There's not a lot of replay value. You can earn cars and stuff, but it's not anything too crazy. But I like it. It's one of those really early games for the N64. He got hyped by, you know, reading Nintendo Power about it or something. I don't know. That guy's not even like a racer. He's just flying. Oh crap! He's flying into, you know, the blockades and crap. Thing it. Ah, shoot! I don't remember. I don't know how much progress they're making, because you just kind of keep cruising across here. I mean, you cruise across the USA, right? You start in San Francisco, and you go east to Washington, D.C. is where your endpoint is at. But I don't remember the progress on each, like, track. You just kind of end at some point. And I gotta say, I love the sound effects. Like, I just always, by the way you're playing it, it sounds like, there's a bunch of girls, or at least one or two in the back seat, and they're just, like, freaking out, like, oh my gosh! So you gotta get the checkpoint to get the times, if I remember. I wasn't looking. I think that's what you gotta do, though. Get the checkpoint to make sure you have enough time to keep going. Or no, I'm thinking of San Francisco Rush, but I think it's the same idea. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Like the turns you can do, like, crap. So I played this in the arcade too, and like whenever it had really hard that looks pretty cool. It had really hard force feedback, so like whenever you'd hit anything, like you'd feel it, and the wheel would just go nuts on you, like crap. So I got a new hot time, and that's probably because I started a new game. So we're gonna use Fox here. So fun little secret, if you put your name in as a certain thing and then keep scrolling, you can get some guy's disembodied head coming by, because I'll show you here. So I got 5th, whatever. But if you go back down, you can roll the little rollers left and right. And if you keep rolling it for long enough after you put in a certain name, like, yeah, some guy's head just comes by. I don't think this was a Midway game, but it might have been one. So maybe it was like one of the Mortal Kombat guys. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. We're cruising the USA. The thing about this game, too, is that even though it says you cruise the USA, which you do, you pretty much spend half or more of the game over in the west, like the West Coast area, or the desert, and then it skips completely over the Midwest, except for maybe like, I don't know, one track, and then you're all good to go again. And over on the East Coast, it's just not even a flyover state, it's a drive-over state too. But I like the music in this. It's just that 90s Ace of Base almost sounding like club music. That's what it makes me think of. So San Francisco is just tough. There's a lot of hills. Ooh. Hang on. That's what it paused for. That's super 90s music. I love it. But yeah, if you go over hills like fast enough, the girls will scream in the car and all that kind of crap. Crap. And apparently take it. I don't know. Crap. The cops don't seem to care that I'm buzzing by here doing... What are we doing? 120? Just reckless abandon. This blue car is definitely giving me a run for my money, though. So I think you have to get at least first. At least first. You have to get first, I think, to win each race or to advance. If you have two players, you can have, like, at least one of you is what I was thinking of. One of you has to get first. And if you don't get it, you gotta go race it over again. But this was like a quarter-eaten machine in the arcade. It's just crazy. That blue car is nuts. And yeah, I'm not even on super hard mode or anything. It's just that, I mean, you guys saw it. It's like super middle out of 10, but I think we gotta do this over again, though. I don't know if it's gonna let me go or not. Maybe. Maybe it's top 3. I don't know.
Welcome to the Hall of Fame.
That'd be nice. Yeah. You have to go and redo it again. So you have to get first in every race.
Ready?
Backfire on my pipes here. Jeez. It shouldn't be too bad. It's just I was hitting all those damn semis everywhere. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Yeah.
Check it out, San Francisco.
Check it out, San Francisco. I wonder if the real world is filming. So, speaking of that, I went back. I think I was saying in another video. That's pretty much going to be my taglines. I think I was saying that in another video. I think I mentioned that. But I went and watched the Real World Season 3 where they're in San Francisco, and dude, I hate Puck. I freaking hate. I really do not like that guy. He is just a toxic dude. And that's obviously why they kept him around, or they got him on the show, because the guy is just like, I don't know, super, what would you say? Not provocative, but he will provoke, I guess it is. He's very good at provoking people. But you can, I mean, like, after you watch it, if you watch it the second time, even the first time, you can kind of tell he doesn't listen to anybody, but you gotta listen to him kind of deal. And he's like, this is me, this is Puck on 9, or whatever. Okay, well, there's no way we're getting first anymore. Sorry, family of whatever was in that stand, or whatever. Once you get past San Francisco, it's pretty okay, though. But yeah, I don't know, I was watching that, and like, those early Real Worlds are kind of fun, because people are like still somewhat, I want to say genuine, but they give a shit, you know, they're pretty decent people. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, we just gotta hang on to it now. But you get to the later ones, and yeah, you know, I never liked any of reality TV, hardly ever, but then, I don't know, I started checking out old, like, time shifts of MTV and stuff, and it kind of got my attention to go back and watch The Real World and stuff, and I definitely did not find it interesting when I was that age at the time, but for some reason, it's probably just all of the, I don't know, the surroundings and stuff of the show that interests me. I'm not sure. Dig it. See, most of this is in California. Which, nothing wrong with that.
Welcome to the Hall of Fame.
But I tell you what, I do agree with Local H and how please no more California songs. Man, after growing up in 60s music, with the Beach Boys alone, I think, sang half of the California songs that exist. There's so many, and like, they're good. But yeah, after a while, if you listen to them enough, like, you kind of get sick of hearing about California. Like, it's a great place, and it's contributed a lot, and it's great, but it's like, you know, I'd like to eat some other kind of ice cream once in a while, too, you know? I don't know who made... Look at this. This says something about the California Highway Upkeep people, or the Department of Transportation, or civil, what is it, civil properties, or, crap. Because you go over these little roads here, these bumps, and there's just chunks taken out, you know? Must be some of the San Andreas fault at work here. Who knows? Who knows? All I know is I must race. If you ever get a chance, and this is, you probably do because you're watching this, if you're listening to it or watching it, I think possibly my favorite Let's Play is this one that, again, will probably give you a seizure if you watch it. But it's gotta be in my top 3. And it's this guy, I can't remember his name, I gotta find it and put it in the description, but he does the best, most nonchalant Let's Play of San Francisco Rush. And when he starts it up, it's just glitched as hell, and he keeps playing it. He's like, I can hear them. I can hear the people. They're calling for me. And I must race. Or no, it's like the universe is unfolding on itself. And I must race. Or whatever. It's just, God, it's one of the best videos for Let's Plays ever. Like, I probably couldn't watch it over and over or anything. But man, it's just an example of a well-done, old-school Let's Play. And that was a short track, and I just totally was about to decapitate this topless dude over here. Or shirtless. I guess when it's a guy, it's shirtless. When it's a girl, it's topless, right? Because guys don't wear tops. We wear shirts. That's how it goes. I'll be honest, I forgot to start my timer, so we're going to do this one more time. And then we're going to kick off on episode 2, because I think that's around 20 minutes. We'll give it a shot.
Ready, set,
Go! Gotta say, shout out to the gratuitous girls in bikinis, too. Love it. I think this is a Midway game, actually. I'm gonna go look again, but I'm pretty sure it's Midway. Famous for Mortal Kombat and pinball, I think. And that was Williams. But I think Midway and Williams are kind of linked somehow. This is what I'm talking about. This is where the old highway department of California could use a little more budget. You got these chasms all over. Yeah, see you, pal. And then I don't know what's up with the aeronautics or the aviation going on. I mean, this helicopter is, what, 20, not even 20 feet, probably 10 feet off the ground flying around here. What are they thinking? Well, I guess you could do that in Need for Speed 4. There's a code to race as a police helicopter, and it was terrible. I thought it was going to be so cool because you could fly over everything, but no, it's still... You're acting like a regular car. You're just like 6 feet off the ground, and it sucks. At least that's what I remember it being. Like, it wasn't... I was really psyched about it. It really wasn't very much fun to race as a friggin' helicopter. Which reminds me, now that I've got this converter, I'm getting all kinds of ideas. It must be like Space Ghost sucking on pipes. Gas pipes, getting good ideas here, because I was just thinking I want to go play Sky Odyssey on PS2 now that we can hook the PS2. That game is so much fun. You actually can fly, not as a helicopter, but as a bunch of biplanes, and that game is really good for doing that. Because it's made for that, which makes sense, right? Well, now I took out Bikini Girl. I want a girl to hand me a trophy like that. Just... So stupid. They're not stupid. The way I'm saying it is stupid. Hot new record. Or new record time. You got a hot time. What place did we get? Like 5th. Ooh, first place. Yeah. Well, when we come back, we'll continue to cruise the American Southwest.